Hey mates, I'm Alex.
And I'm Gaston.
Welcome to Power Mate.
This is a place to learn and share about Fabric and Power Platform. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel with your friends and colleagues. So, today, Power Mates, we are diving into the latest governance tools and best practices for Power Platform. So, this video is perfect for all the IT admins and governance professionals looking to enhance security, compliance, and management of their Power Platform environments.
With the rapid growth of Power Platform, in some point it's crucial to stay ahead with the latest features and tools, and governance tools and how we can manage better our Power Platform environment. So let's start with some of the best practices for governance.
And Alex, remember that I was in Power BI a long time ago and we had all the same exactly issues across so many clients, so many environments. So let's talk about the best practices. First up, let's talk about data loss preventions or DLP policies. These policies help you control the flow of data and ensure sensitive information stays within your organization. So, and don't forget about user roles and all the stuff. So come on, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely, Essence. Uh, Another key practice is environment strategy. I have been working a lot on setting up COEs, Power Platform Center of Excellence, in different companies, and creating separate environment for the development, testing, production, and maybe some station environment too can help you to manage resource more effectively and reduce risk. Again, as you mentioned before, don't forget about user roles and permission, assigning the right roles to users, and ensure they have the appropriate access levels, which is essential, for maintaining security and compliance. So now, uh, let's move on to some of the new tools designed to enhance governance in Power Platform. One of the most exciting one of addition, and because it's growing and growing every time, is the Center of Excellence Starter Kit, or maybe you hear on the past like the COE Starter Kit, Gaston.
Yeah, I really love the work that the product team has been doing across the Center of Excellence Start Kit. That provides a lot of templates, best practices, and tools to help you establish and manage a whole center of excellence for all the Power Platform in your organizations.
Another great tool is the Power Platform Admin Center. Now we have a lot of improvement on the Power Platform Admin Center. I remember that we have been talking about that since the last Ignite. Remember, so some key features. So the new Admin Center, we can see the new Admin Center as the centralized hub that allow you to monitor and manage your Power Platform environment, app, and flow with ease.
Yeah, and let's don't forget about all that you can do in terms of automation via PowerShell
Yeah.
for Power Platform. So these CMDLETs enable you to automate administrative tasks and streamline your governance process.
Let's head over to my machine. So, and let's show you a quick tour of one of these tools, the Power Platform Admin Center, so we can see how the Power Platform Admin Center works is in action. As you can see, I'm on the Power Platform Admin Center. Of course, you need to be admin to have access to the most of the features, but anyways, let's see that you are like you have some permissions, some right on your tenant, your environment. So if you don't know how to access to the admin center, just in case, let's say that you are on Power App. Same thing for Power Automate, same thing for Copilot Studio, Power Pages. You can come here on the right hand side to the settings, and if you click on settings, you're going to see here like the first option you have here is admin center. So if you click on the admin center, so this is the main page, and you can see here I have activated the new admin center because it's the point I want to show you today. It's how it looks, how is a new Power Platform admin center. At first glance, you can see here on the home, you have like some advisories, some measures, some messages for the admin center. That means that the platform itself, Power Platform, is going to start sending to or showing here to the admins different recommendations. Like you have a new version for Power Pages or a hotfix for Power Pages, Dataverse, and different, and also, of course, because this environment has some Dynamic 365 implementations, you are going to see some of the message too. But then you can see on actions here that also you have some recommendations for the users. Like here we have two, like one is high and the second is medium. This is a test tenant, but say secure high value applications that are shared with everyone, including end users. So probably I share that with my user, personal user of something else, telling, hey man, you need to take a look here because you can have a security leak or something like that. So it's a recommendation that imagine that if you are working on a big tenant and you have like dozens of environment and people sharing apps and flows and some other stuff around, yeah, so yeah, you need to take care about these things. And then we have manage, of course. So you can see here the environments. Then you have environment group. I don't have one environment group created right now, but you can create group of environment. This is a way you can manage environment for different areas in your company. You have environment for finance. Maybe you have environment for administration or human resources, or yeah, you know what I mean. And then we have tenants, data, have a preview, what happened with your data, and then the product. And then I think this is for me, one of the key points is the monitor. Again, as I mentioned before, this is a test tenant, but imagine you have on your company, like, again, dozens of environment, maybe hundreds of Power Automate flows, Power Apps, and also you can see here what is happening. And what I mentioned that is because we mentioned previously and that you have the COE starter kit, and of course on the COE starter kit, if you install the solution, deploy the solution, that came with some Power BI dashboards that run flows that show you what is happening on your tenant. But if let's say that you don't have permissions or you don't want to pay some licenses you need for the COE Turtle Kit, at least you can start seeing and checking what happened on your environment or your tenant, checking the monitor and the logs here on the admin center. This is another way to, of course, the COE starter guild. It's amazing. The product team has been doing a great show, but yeah, needs a couple of extra time to configure it, some extra license, and also, yeah, keep that in mind. Yeah, and then we have here security. On security, we have the security score. As I mentioned before, our security score here is low because I'm sharing that tenant with my personal user. So for the platform, the score is low. So you can start working with the security team around that, and of course check another other implementation. Then you have deployment. The last point is the licensing. I think this is another key point because before you need to run a PowerShell script, as Gaston mentioned before, to get that information and check what happened with the licenses and check, okay, how many licenses I have. So now on this new interface is still on preview, so maybe some of the features are working, some other not, but you will be able in the short period of time to check the licenses, different licenses for the different product within your tenant. I think that is a big step for the administrator to check what is happening. So, uh, and also you can start like set up alerts and notifications to stay informed about any issues and changes in your environment. So this is another great improvement or the management and governance of your environment. So Gaston, I know you love governance. So what do you think about it?
I think this is amazing, Alex. Really a great resource for IT, for admins of the Power Platform admin, and trying to understand what's going on in their tenant and what is the level of usage, security, compliance, and so on. So this is great. So, and this is just a glimpse of what you
Yeah.
really can do within the Power Platform Admin Center. So it's a really powerful tool for maintain control and get the visibility over your entire Power Platform environment. So that's pretty much all. If you have, of course, any questions, Power Mates, or topics you'd like us to cover, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
We hope you found this video helpful as always. If you did, please give us a thumbs up as usual. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and join us on this journey.
And remember that together, let's unlock the full potential of Power Platform and Microsoft Fabric.